Hello, everyone. Welcome to Always Open. I'm your host, Barbara Dunkelman. On today's show, we're going to be talking about being kicked out of bars and clubs, how to let someone know you're into them, and friends with benefits. On today's show, you have me, Barbara, and with me today, we got Mika Burton, Miles Luna, and Mariel Salcedo.
That's me.
What was that like reclusing into your shell?
Serving you urban cowgirl realness, everyone.
I was called goth K-pop realness.
Okay.
I feel like that is your style.
Yeah,
Goth K-pop.
goth K-pop.
K-pop.
It's something to shoot for.
Isn't that
sure.
Japanese
Yeah.
though?
This is
That would be
Japanese.
J-pop.
That would be
So
J-pop
goth
or
J-pop.
yeah, I guess because I have Japanese on me today.
Yeah, let's not get racist, guys. We just started the show.
I like Hop on Pop. That's a good book.
What?
I hate you. Can I leave? Can this be over? I know I just got here. They're coming with my order, but
Welcome.
I really gotta go.
So a little explanation before we do the shot. I had a cavity filled this morning. And half my mouth is still a little numb. So I have a little straw for my shot.
It's so cute.
It's a good shot.
Otherwise it just might go everywhere and I don't want to be wet the entire show.
Or do you?
And we got that as a soundbite. Thanks, Barbara.
So let's do our shot. And
All right.
in
What is
my case,
this?
just drink it really fast. This is the apple pie shot, Miles.
Yum, yum.
And this is submitted by Reetum B. Reetum B has submitted
He's killing it.
some other shots.
He or she,
I
not
don't
sure
know.
what.
Read 'em, beat.
And it consists of Fireball, vanilla vodka, and apple juice.
I love Fireball.
I'm gonna have a good time.
Smells like a
with this
Yankee candle.
It does smell like a Yankee
Cheers.
one. What is
candle.
a Yankee candle?
Oh, we're gonna educate you after the
All
show.
right.
Hold on.
Miles. Oh, that's damn good.
That was good.
Where have you been all my life?
How is it,
Oh.
Barbara?
You're getting there. You're getting
Hey,
there.
don't rush her. She just had very complicated mouth surgeries.
It's hard to drink a shot.
You did
Yeah.
it.
So proud of you, Babs. So proud.
Oh.
Oh,
That is a face you're making. That's like a.
Does
that-
not go in the same way when you do it that
You
way.
made this face that's like a mid-1900s, like racist World War II propaganda Looney Tunes face. Is what you just made.
That was very
That's
specific
Yeah.
list of descriptors.
Look, man, I watch a lot of cartoons.
Really?
Well, I didn't intend to be racist. I was just drinking.
No one ever does. No one ever does.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get things started with an icebreaker.
What's up?
Never have I ever.
Okay.
We're doing how many fingers we doing?
Oh yeah.
Let's do four.
Four fingers?
Or five.
fingers.
No, we should do three. Because well, how many questions do we each ask?
Well, like two.
Five is usually
Five.
the
We usually do five.
Yeah.
It goes,
Alright.
it goes
what
fast.
happens if you lose? We'll get another. Barbara will have to drink another shot out of a straw, and then that'll be the end of the show because we're out of time.
I don't know. We should.
Can we
just
go
another shot.
whoever fails the most has
Okay.
to take a shot?
Another
yeah,
shot.
but just like a straight shot of bourbon.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to
No.
throw up. I will throw up.
We need
Tequila.
Just
I will throw
another,
up.
just another apple pie shot.
We'll do another apple pie shot.
All right.
Fireball, vanilla vodka, and
See, now you're
apple
preparing
juice.
to lose.
I expected better of you.
I could do it. Okay, I could do like half a tequila shot.
Let's just get Miles out.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right.
All right, we're good.
Never have I ever totaled a car.
Fuck off.
Really?
It was real. That's how I got these scars. That's like that. I'm not,
Is that any guys?
you are beautiful. No, It was really bad. I was 19, and I was working. I did this summer job where I was going to paint this house, and most of the time, my buddy who was working with me, he would be the one to drive. He was out sick that day, so it was all on me. I'm awful with directions, and this was also before I realized I need glasses. At least to drive. And I got lost. I was lost for like half an hour, driving my mom's minivan. And finally, I thought I'd figured out where I was supposed to be. And you know, like when there's an overpass, there's a light on either side of them. I was turning through. Now, in my personal experience,
And
those
most
lights had
people's experience.
always been synced. This was not the case. So I went through the first green light, was trying to read the sign to make sure I knew where I was. Did like the number one rule, which is don't run a fucking red light. I ran a red light and I got slammed by a truck coming
You
off the
got
highway.
T-boned?
I got T-boned. It flipped the car onto its roof, skidded, and hit a light pole.
Oh my God.
It was real bad. It was very. I thought I was gonna die.
You
'cause
could have died.
You really
Oh,
could've
dude,
died.
it's real bad. But as soon as I got hit, it was just like. And then I remember like trying to hit my seatbelt, and when I fell and hit the horn, that's what kind of like snapped me too.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I got out the window and I somehow just sliced open my knuckles.
And nothing else was broken.
Not a goddamn thing. I got some bad bruises, some whiplash, and the people in the truck were totally fine. When they got out, and like things had calmed down, I went up to like the wife of the person. It was a dad and his 2 sons, and then there was just me. And I was horrified at the thought of like, I almost got these people killed.
Yeah.
And when the wife showed up, she was like, oh, I'm so glad everyone's okay. And I went up to her and I gave her a hug and went, I'm so sorry. It was like, it was
because-
freaky, man.
Like imagine, like I always think about if someone else hit me and it was my fault, how terrible those people would feel.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's all, that was your fault. Absolutely. Running that
100%
red
my
light.
fault.
But they must felt
And if
horrible.
if you fucking God forbid passed away or like had some horrible injury, that would be on them. Like they would feel that guilt their entire life.
Lindsay and I will say this every now and then, where we're always like, hey, go have a great day today, because you could be dead tomorrow. And everyone's like, oh, so morbid, man. Why you gotta be so dark? It's like, yo, hey, death happens.
Yeah, literally all
That's
the time.
gonna happen. Everyone you know will die, and you're gonna die one day, and you never know when it will happen. So fuck it, just be good and
I
have fun.
counter that. I'm gonna become a cyborg
you gonna
and
live
live forever.
Everyone but
so
Mika.
fuck you.
Anyway,
Never have I ever been in a threesome.
Oh!
We are learning so
Shut up, Patrick. I don't need your laughter.
We learned so much about Miles Luna in the first like 10 minutes of this show.
Pause. Boy, boy, girl. Boy, girl, boy.
So,
boy, boy,
okay,
boy,
so-
boy, boy, boy.
No, calm down, all right, shippers.
Boy, boy,
No. So me, John Reisinger, Blaine, and Carrie were just balls deep in one another, human centipede style, but with our dicks, and it was crazy hot. And we all busted inside each other. The end.
I don't
there,
like- I don't
you
like
got
that.
it now. Are you happy?
I don't like that.
Pay-per-view, give me that.
I don't like that combination.
give me that
So,
don't like it.
so, yes and no. Yeah,
What was it to you?
it was a foursome that almost finished.
So there was definitely 3.
So it was 2 girls and me and a friend of mine, who's a dude. Halloween, my sophomore year in college.
Spooky.
It started happening, and then
It just a threesome
I got to a
spontaneously
point.
broke out?
No, there were. Okay, so it was this thing where I really liked this girl. She was bi, was into me, but was also into this other girl there, which was cool, but she tasted like cigarettes, and I was not about that. But whatever, because it was like this night, and this was the crazy. October 31st, 2010 was the craziest night of my life, and this was one of many stories that happened in that like
Was
fucking
it the
American
same-
Pie. That was the night I ran from the cops.
Yeah, they ran from the cops.
And and then the turtle pond, and yeah.
Was there something to do with donuts or cake or something?
No, that's a different night.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun in college.
So you and this girl.
Me and this girl, and then this other girl, and then my buddy who came with me to the party, who was kind of trying to get with girl number 2.
Your
and
girl? Or that second girl?
cigarette girl.
Okay.
And yeah, so it just kind of like they just pulled both of us into a room, and we were like, okay. And it started, and then I hit this moment where I was just like, I'm not drunk enough for this, and I don't know how I feel about this, and I'm just gonna have to live with the side of your dick forever. And I literally said, I'm gonna take a rain check on this.
Oh my God.
And I was like, so
did you actually do anything with?
Some stuff started happening, and then I was like, I'm out.
Oh.
Did you touch tips with the other?
No,
two?
that did not happen.
I don't think that
What?
has to happen for. It
It was just a question. I mean, it doesn't.
She's
have
just
to
trying to get some more info.
I
for
just
this.
need to know.
And I bailed, and I remember as I left, I went to my buddy. I was like, "Hey man, are you okay if I leave?" And he went, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
Get the fuck out.
Unfortunately for him, right after I left, the other 2 girls were like, "Nah, well, we're over this," which made me feel really good. I was
They were
like,
just in it
"Oh,
for you.
Cool, neat. But yeah, that was So yes and no. I don't know. I felt conflicted with that finger. Does that count or no? Does that not count? If that doesn't count,
You decide. If you consider that you being in a
Was there
threesome-
penetration?
I just want to point out that she whispered penetration, like it's some sort of pasta sex move.
I'll take the penetration.
I'll take the penetration with pesto. I'm not.
Wait. Did you
Okay, I'll
did you
fuck it, I'll
touch the other girls sexually and did
Yes.
they touch? Then yes, there you
Okay.
go.
Okay, yeah, you were
All
in
right.
it. You were in it.
It was.
In it to win it. All right, it's your.
Your turn.
Never have I ever been
Never-
fucked in the ass.
I hate you. What?
Oh, really?
Come on!
We all know. I mean,
We've talked about anal on
Never,
this show
huh?
with me.
Really?
Never.
exit only. Exit
No,
only.
and I am of the camp of try it once, go slow, just see.
No.
Whoever's dick in there is gonna be covered in shit. Like that's just.
That's not necessary.
Don't you have a bidet?
You do have a bidet.
It doesn't spray inside me.
You have a shitty bidet.
And a shitty asshole.
Connect to
You
hose.
feel good about that joke, Barbara?
Sure do.
Speaking on booty holes,
Yeah?
I've never licked a booty hole. Not once.
Not once.
Damn, really?
I don't think so.
Why do you seem
surprised.
disappointed that we've never licked ass?
I'm surprised. If Tyler Coe was on here, he'd put a finger down immediately.
He goes for that rim job.
Excuse me?
Anyway, go on, Barbara.
I'm learning a lot about people today.
That's what this show's for, Mika. Try and keep up. Let's just keep going with
All
this.
right.
I'm about to fuck y'all. Never
Whoa,
have I
whoa.
ever had a cat or dog as a pet.
Well, there we go.
Wow, that's
Babs,
All right.
Barbara.
Never.
Pourquoi,
I've
Barbara?
only had hamsters, and then I had a fish in college that I named Johnny Bravo.
that's a good fish name.
That's a very
It's a damn good fish name.
It's a good name.
All right.
But you all have.
Shit,
Is it my turn?
Yep. Fuck, I don't have any questions.
Oh, I have one now.
Yeah, you put that down.
Never have I ever been walked in on during sex.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn it!
Nah.
Wah, wah. Oh, shit. Never. Shit. Can we come back to me? Can I rain check this? Come back to me.
This isn't a threesome, Miles. You can't
I had
check
another
it.
question and I forgot it.
We're about
Shit.
to get you out anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be like that.
Never have I ever written for a show. Written for a cartoon.
Okay, well, I can put your finger down.
More, because I've written for our shows, but.
What's up?
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah,
that's
you
left?
did.
I did. That's why I put a finger down.
Yeah.
I read
Get
Red
dunked
Blue
on.
episode.
Destroy Miles.
Never have I ever.
Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Been named Miles Luna.
Don't be a cunt about it. Do it with honor.
Voiced a character named Jean.
Fuck off. All right. Hey, Texas, we got that drink.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
give Miles another shot at some point.
Can it just be a shot of straight bourbon? Oh,
Do
yay!
a bourbon shot? Do we have bourbon? Is that a thing?
We can make bourbon happen.
We can.
Oh, yeah. What is, we're drinking Hurricanes, Babs?
Yeah, so these are hurricanes. We actually, I think, posted a video on Twitter and Facebook of Texas showing people how to make one of these. Was it the hurricane? Yeah.
Just put it all in a cup.
Yeah. Well, I had one, and then you asked what was in it, and I said everything.
And I
I'm
said,
trying
I'll
to
have what
drink
she's
this so I
having.
can get one, but this is very strong.
This,
I'm gonna be dead.
like, if you drink more than one of these in the amount of time we record the show, it is trouble.
I like trouble.
It's like
Wait.
that Taylor Swift song.
Okay, I've got one. Even though the game's over, I've got one more.
All right.
Just maybe
Okay.
another story out of it.
Redemption.
Okay.
Never have I ever given a hand job in a public space.
Damn it.
I got Mika.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right. You're right. Hand
chances,
stuff. Can I change to hand stuff? Hand stuff.
No.
chances are, honestly, I don't know. I don't give many hand jobs. It's more blow jobs.
When you cross the threshold between it being, like, as soon as you put your mouth on it, it's no longer a hand job.
Yeah.
Well, because
Nobody wants it to be a hand job at that point.
that's the thing. It's like also it's kind of like a half and half if you want to like get technique-y.
Oh yeah, you have to
like
use.
the
You have to
grapefruit.
use.
Sounds
your
like a
hands.
cool anime character.
Technique-y.
Technique-san.
You
Oh,
can't.
you've
You,
returned.
you can't give a blowjob with just your mouth.
Unless you're really talented and can deep throat.
Or even then, you gotta work.
You gotta
some
work
shit
Get
out
a
there.
grapefruit. Get a grapefruit.
Not the grapefruit. Please, not the
grapefruit.
grapefruit.
What?
You don't know about the grapefruit?
You don't know about the
Seen that
grapefruit?
video.
grapefruit?
We'll show you later.
We'll show you later.
Well,
Good talk, guys.
what a great time to talk about Boll and Branch. You don't need to spend a fortune to get the rest your body needs. Great sleep starts with the right sheets, and they're more affordable than you think with Boll and Branch. These sheets are unique because each one is crafted from 100% organic cotton. That means they not only feel incredible, but also look beautiful. You're getting twice the comfort and style at half the price. You'll love these sheets. Try them for 30 nights and see for yourself. If you don't love them, return them for a full refund. Anyone who sleeps on Boll and Branch sheets loves them. That's why they have thousands of 5-star reviews. The New York Times, Forbes, and the Wall Street Journal rave about them. And even 3 U.S. presidents have Boll and Branch sheets. Wow, 3. That's a lot of presidents. Go to bollandbranch.com today and you'll get $50 off your first set of sheets plus free shipping when you use the promo code ALWAYSOPEN. That's $50 off plus free shipping right now at bollandbranch.com, spelled B-O-L-L and branch.com, promo code always open. bollandbranch.com, promo code always open. I got my Boll and Branch sheets.
Yeah, did you?
They are soft as hell.
Yeah, they are.
I got
They are soft as hell.
I got white sheets, which I'm always worried about because if I am eating food in bed or anything, I have to be super careful.
I once stained some sheets with some chicken tikka masala once. I feel you.
Oh boy, that went in a different direction. Okay.
Well, let's talk about awesome things we did.
Okay.
All right.
In our Have You Ever segment, this one's submitted by Driston Y. Have you ever been kicked out of a bar, club, etc.?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Are you serious?
Really?
Wait, what?
Mariel.
Yep. So there has been many a time that I've not necessarily there's been at least 4 or 5 times that I can recall of me, not necessarily me, but groups, friends or someone that I'm with getting kicked out. So
really?
We can go through.
So you can share the
We can go
guilt.
through the whole history. So my first time ever getting kicked out of anywhere was Pluckers. Which
I'm sorry. I was not expecting the chicken wing place to be first on that list of places you were asked to leave.
So there's this horrible tradition at UT called Roundup. And
yeah.
it's usually the weekend after spring break.
What is
all
Roundup?
of these. So
Stupid.
it's this basically huge frat parties all over West Campus area.
It's like a sign-up pledge. It's like
Yeah.
first week for shitty, douchey
It's literally
people.
just like first week for
lovely.
shitty people.
Okay, cool.
So there's frat parties all day, all night, and anyway, so I lived in this dorm and it was full of all my friends who lived there with me were all sorority girls, and so they're like, oh, you need to come with us, it's gonna be so much fun, whatever. So I was like, okay, literally blacked out by 2 o'clock.
Wow.
PM?
PM, yeah.
Day drinking.
Yeah, no, you would literally start at 9 a.m. and
Oh, fuck.
and
that.
so
Sounds like game day.
It's a marathon.
What I do remember is being at Pluckers and trying to get my chicken wing on, but literally just being slumped over in the corner, with my friends trying to shove chicken tenders in my mouth. And then at one point they were just like, no, bitch, you got to get out of here. You got to go home.
They sit Pluckers employees.
Yeah, the employees. They were just like,
That's
we
impressive.
know. And I mean, they know. It's it was the Pluckers on campus, so they know.
They know.
They
everyone's
know.
shitty.
We can't give her these potachos. She's got to go right now. I'm sorry. She can handle that sour
What's a
cream.
patacho?
Yeah,
It's
pause.
pause. It's when you take waffle fries and you serve them like nachos.
Yep.
Oh my God,
my
fuck me
mom,
up, I want one.
My mom pulls a Peggy Hill. You know how I don't know if you watch King of the Hill, but Peggy's like, I invented spaghetti and meatballs, and it's just spaghetti and meatballs with one extra ingredient.
Yeah, but
my
it's
mom,
Peggy.
I love her, is she worked at a restaurant when she was in college, and she was like, I invented patachos. I'm like, you didn't invent patachos, Mom. She's like, well, they didn't serve patachos at that restaurant until I suggested it, and then they did.
Oh,
invented
so
patachos.
I would say your mom invented patachos.
Your mom
She did.
absolutely invented
Yeah.
patacho.
I wasn't complaining whenever she made patachos at home. Those are really great. Mom, please
I-
make patachos the next time I come home.
I'm probably gonna be drunk by the time we finish the show, so I'm gonna go home and make some patachos.
Patacho!
Fucking
I have a
Pluckers.
feeling that they're not going to allow me into ramen because I was going to get ramen after dinner, but
I don't.
might get kicked
is
out.
there is there a hard cutoff on time for the show?
Not really.
No. Okay. I'll broadcast So that's our Plucker story. Can you please inform me onto what happened 2 weeks ago?
yeah.
Oh,
I like broadcast laughing.
Anytime Patrick laughs, I'm like, he's cool with it. All right.
yeah, no, I mean, I've had multiple stories. This one involves the same friend who got me kicked out of a club or at a bar last year too.
What a fun tradition you have.
It's a friend of. She's a good friend of. She's my girlfriend's. One of my girlfriend's really good friends, and she.
Did I meet this person?
You've met her, yes.
Scandalous.
You know this person. You met her. It was actually.
Was it during South by?
It was actually the night we saw you. That's when we got kicked out.
Oh my God! If only I hadn't left you, maybe you would have still been there.
Well, no. So the thing was,
What happened was
we were at. So this girl, her birthday is during South by every year.
Oh,
so
poor
she's like,
woman.
I'm gonna go hard this one night, and she does,
Right.
which is great, and it's your birthday. You know, you can do whatever you want. So anyway, we're at this Reddit Twitch party, and the drinks are flowing. You know, they're like literally any drink you want, open bar, whatever. And so she just gets wasted, and we don't realize like how drunk she is. So she's like, oh, like let's go to this other bar. Like there's people there. I want to see you, whatever. And so we're okay, cool. So we go to the other bar, and we are like up on like kind of like the inside balcony, and Laura and I are sitting there just like watching down, like watching the stage and shit happening and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, like we just see her like being grabbed and like taken down the stairs. And she was fine. She was literally looking over the railing like this, and like 2 seconds later, the bodyguard's just like, let's go.
Oh my God.
And so we're like, what the fuck? And we get out, and she's just like fucking hammered. She's really good at being like, I'm drunk, but I'm pretending to be sober. But like once she's like, okay, I don't have to pretend anymore.
Once the gig is up,
once the
she
gig is
just
up,
lets
she's
it
just
all
like,
come out.
So I was like I wasn't sober, but I was very much not at any point to get kicked out of a bar. And we got kicked out, and it sucks.
no.
It's very embarrassing, especially when you're drunk. It's like, oh, whatever, fuck you. But like when you are sober, it's like, no, I deserve to be here.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything.
It's like when someone accuses you of something that you never did.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it fills you with rage.
Right?
That
Also,
also
no, I
happened to me.
swear to shit, I've never done that.
All right, this is another side story that also
Yes.
happened to me at
Feed
South
me.
by.
Feed me,
And I
Mariel.
think I told you guys
South by
this.
is just a
that
cesspool of
God, it
stories
really
for you.
is.
I mean,
really
it's,
is.
everything is, you're doing so much
You're
in
doing
such a
so
little
much.
It's kind of like
time.
RTX.
And there's also so many people who come from out of town who like don't know how to act. Like they literally just like they're heathens and
They ain't know how to
They don't know how to act.
Yeah.
All my friends
so-
you can take it.
All right, easy there, Suicide Squad.
So anyway, so we're at a show waiting for Sylvan Esso to come on, and this girl in front of me says something to me, like she's standing right in front of me, and we're like, here's the stage.
Did you pull a
She's
razor
right
out
there.
of your hair and
I
cut
should've.
her?
Wait, what did she say?
So okay,
just
so
wait.
here's the stage. I'm right here. She's like right in front of the stage, and I'm kind of like right behind her. So I put I'm like have my hand on the stage like this.
Okay.
And
You called dibs on that stage.
yeah, well, I was just like resting. I'd been there all fucking day.
You were
Like,
waiting
I
and
was
you were tired.
exhausted.
Yeah.
But
Understandable.
it was exhausting.
Yes.
Super tiring. So and then at one point I had my hand on stage, and then I put my finger in my ear because we're right by the speaker, and it's so fucking loud, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose my hearing at 28 because
careful about that.
I can't
That's very
hear anything.
serious.
It was. And so then she says something to me, and she points at her purse. And so I was like, what? And so I was like, oh, maybe she's saying like, I have earplugs in my purse, like, let me hand them to you. Because
Yeah.
that's, in my mind, I'm like, oh, she sees that. I'm like, whatever, having a hard time.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? And so like, I was like, I can't hear you, sorry. So I like lean in, and she's like, get your fucking hand off my purse. And I was like,
Whoa.
what?
Excuse me?
And I was like, I didn't even touch your purse. What are you talking about? And she's like, she was so fucking drunk. And like probably on other things too, but she's like, I saw your hand, it was in my purse, you were digging around.
Fuck.
And I was just like, bitch. Like, but
Wait, digging around? That's so
Yeah,
extreme.
I know. And I'm such a sensitive person too that I was just like immediately just like, I would never do that.
Meryl messaged a few of us, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, someone accused me of
I
stealing
was
from
like,
their purse.
oh my God,
I'm
you
so
guys."
upset.
That's when you go, there was a bomb in that purse,
I know,
and I got
right?
rid of it and disarmed it. You're welcome.
I've been like, oh, I saw like a cockroach.
I know,
go in
right?
your bag.
But no, I was
Yeah,
just like, I was so hurt and so just like filled, like angry,
awful.
crying, and sad and everything. But all my girlfriend and all of her friends were like, what the fuck did she needs to apologize right now. You are so sweet. And I was like, I know.
I would never do that.
But anyway, so yeah, I got kicked out and I got accused of
I
stealing
feel
a
like
purse. So.
That's fucked up. I feel
None
like
of that stuff was your
South by
fault.
was
It's not your-
wild.
Yeah, none of that's your fault. Like, unfortunately, I don't remember when I got. It wasn't
No one
kicked
ever
out.
does.
I was not allowed entry into an establishment.
a Walmart.
Oh no! Yes, a Walmart. It was when I was visiting here for the Laser Team premiere.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
went.
we kicked you out of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, you kicked me out of
Yeah, we
Rooster
were like, please don't come out.
And I went out on 6th Street with some friends.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And I just remember drinking a bunch of rum and cokes, and then then there's a gap of time.
Then you time warped.
Then I time warped
Yeah.
to the morning.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
I was informed by the friends that I was hanging out with that we tried to get into, what's the arcade bar on 6th?
Isn't it called arcade? Recess.
Recess.
Recess arcade.
They would not let me into recess because I looked like such a fucking drunk mess. So I wasn't necessarily kicked out of a bar, but they were like,
But you were too
nah,
drunk
we're not
to
gonna
enter.
let that fucking piece of trash
Were you
in
like, I
this
got
bar."
tokens though.
I don't remember what I said.
I want to win spider
What
rings.
happened?
If you don't remember what you said or what happened, it's probably
Probably for the
right
best.
decision.
Because I even asked, I was like, why wasn't I allowed in? They're like, don't worry about it. We just kept walking and took you home. And I'm like,
Can I pose a real quick side question?
Yeah.
So there's a few of these like new
I don't know,
arcade.
did you submit it to alwaysopen@rooster.com?
Yeah. Go ahead and email it. We can get it real quick.
All right, I'll get on that. These like arcade and like game bars.
yeah.
pretty much all of them have like, oh, it's Giant 4 or Giant Connect 4, Giant Jenga, right?
That's all about
What
the
is-
giant games.
Why does making something bigger make it so much more fun?
I think it's because people are
Size
drunk.
matters.
I get it.
It's 'cause people are drunk, so they can't handle small little things, and like
That would make
little
sense.
pieces
I like
get
this.
lost.
I love this explanation.
There was fucking Giant Connect 4 at every fucking party I went to at South.
Giant Connect 4
I
is
don't
the
know what
bomb.
it was. I see Giant Jenga all the time.
What's a game that absolutely wouldn't work in giant form? They like people put giant chess. Fuck off. I don't got that kind of
Have you
time,
ever
okay?
played human chess? The people are the chess pieces. It's like Harry Potter. It's a transcendent experience. You should experience it one time.
You know, but
Sounds
Giant Solitaire would be pretty annoying.
fuck, I gotta drag this goddamn jack over here. Ugh. There's a gust of wind. I'm gonna
Giant
kill
Tetris
myself.
wouldn't be fun if like the Tetris pieces.
That's just building a wall, is all that is. And then destroying it once you've done
All
the
right,
job.
Trump. So
but it's hard.
I was legitimately kicked out of a bar one time.
Whoa. As in with their foot?
Yes.
Wasn't a fun.
I was in a cartoon.
Oh, goodness.
This happened, and it's totally my fault. And do not do this, children.
Own up to it, man.
Can we have a disclaimer that runs across the bottom?
Don't be a barb.
And some people who are listening might remember this story because it was at a fan event for Rooster Teeth.
Burb.
This is when I was 18 years old. I had just turned 18. Drinking age in Canada is 19. Just as a disclaimer. I wasn't that underage. But
I like that. I wasn't breaking the law by much.
by much. So the fan event I used to go to was in Toronto, and it was at a bar, and anyone could come in, but if you were underage, they would put X's on your hands because it was just a fan event, so they understood some people couldn't drink, but they still wanted to let everyone go in.
Yeah.
And so I got the X's on my hands, and I was with my friend Brittany, who was also the same age as me.
Typical Brittany.
And we were just like, well, we can't drink. And then someone's like, here, you just want a sip? And I was just like,
Okay,
okay.
time out. That's like how every public service announcement starts. Hey, kid, want a sip?
I mean, it's because I wanted to drink. And most kids drink when they're underage at house parties or whatever.
Sure.
And so I like grabbed the drink and I like started taking a sip. And as I was doing that, one of the bartenders walks around the corner and they were just like, that's your first warning. If we see you again, like we're gonna kick you out.
Babs, no.
And so I went into the bathroom and tried washing the X's off.
Oh, be-dunk.
Barb.
And also, everyone had a blue wristband who was able to drink, and I found one on the floor, and I tried taping it back onto myself.
And then when that fell off, I got a blue Crayola marker and tried to like draw one on.
And so I did it to the point where they like pretty much came off, and it looked fairly real. And I started like having a sip of someone's drink again, and as luck would have it, the same fucking
guy.
bartender
Oh my God.
was just like, what did I fucking tell you? You're out. And it was like, the event started at 5 p.m. It was 7 p.m. and this thing was going until midnight.
Oh.
And so me and my friend Brittany was also doing it. We both got kicked out. And so we just waited in the like little patio area outside the bar all night, and people would like come out to talk to us.
Oh,
And then go back
No.
inside. Bernie and Becca were two of the people who came to visit us.
Beautiful.
Oh my
C'est
God.
magnifique.
This is my death.
It is gonna be a good one.
I was gonna say, good luck.
May the odds be ever in my favor.
Yes.
Good luck, don't
So, never been kicked out of a place, to my knowledge.
That's not a good distinction.
It's not. I
else
was
get out.
refused entry though, as a minor. Now, I was a good boy. I did not partake of the drink when I was in high school. I was like, nay, I shall not be tempted, Satan. I'm not gonna do that. But when I got to college though, you know, parties happen.
Stuff
right?
happens. Yeah.
But I refused to get a fake ID. I was like, I don't wanna. Also,
I'm a
I was
good boy.
I'm a good boy.
They're also expensive.
Also, I was just scared of being like thrown in jail or some shit.
Right,
I was like, it'll go on my permanent life record. But the universe had different plans for me because one night walking home, we found a wallet in the middle of the street. Somebody had already taken all the cards, all the money out of it, but there was an ID.
Just a wallet with an ID.
Yep. This motherfucker looked just like Miles Luna.
Holy
So all my friends were like, this is a legal Texas ID. And
The gods have blessed
your
you.
name is Andrew now. And I was like, oh. And they're like, oh, this is perfect. You know, what's her face's birthday's coming up this weekend. She was gonna go to Dirty Six. Yeah, bro, we're gonna raids. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right. So I'm like, I'm already nervous. I don't want to be downtown. I don't want to use this fake ID. We got into one place that was an absolute pit, which is probably why I got in.
That's pretty
Buffalo
much
Bill.
Another one.
Every place on 6th
And then
Street.
it was one. Just to give you context, it was one of the places that got busted a few years ago for being a secret cocaine.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Place. Yeah. Anyways, there was like 6 places.
like 6 bars.
It was like
yeah.
a
that got
whole
shut down.
block of places.
There was this whole.
Sixth is like an enigma.
Oh, that's how it's got its name. It wasn't just like, oh, let's just call it Dirty Six. No, it's a filthy, filthy place.
But if you're here,
not go there.
That's the
here
first
for
time I've ever
RTX.
blacked out was Dirty 6.
go hit it up. You're here
Rainy
for
Street's
RTX?
way better. Anyways,
Don't do it.
we went to some bar, and I had the fake ID, and I gave it to the gentleman at the door, and he looked at it, and he looked at me, and he looked at it, and he looked at me, and he went, "This isn't you," and I went, "Nope," and I grabbed it and ran. I just ran into the night. I just ran into the night, and like half an hour later, like caught up with my friends. I was like, "I can't go, man. They know." He probably told the other bars. They have a thing. They're all connected, man. The man. They know.
He must have been able to smell it all, like
Dude,
sense
I
it.
don't know.
Something.
Because usually, like when I hand someone my ID, they go, "Okay." Like they
Oh,
just look
right.
at it, look at the
It's-
date.
I'm sure I probably handed to him like,
Oh yeah.
This is me, Andrew.
"Hi, my name's Andrew. My birthday's on February. Fuck, it's March." Yeah, no.
I'm a Scorpio. Cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good night. Just kidding, it sucked.
Well, this is not us saying that we approve of people using fake IDs
Don't.
or underage
Don't.
drinking.
It's just
No,
like
don't do
Be
it.
responsible, kids.
Also, like, don't get blackout on Dirty 6. It's not a good look on anybody.
Or like ever.
Or
maybe.
ever.
Yeah, just
not ever. I mean, like, I got blackout during the Yu-Gi-Oh panel. It's probably gonna happen again this year.
well, drink responsibly is what we're saying.
What?
no.
Drink to a point where you could still control yourself.
Yes,
because
controlling yourself is important.
Otherwise, it's no fun for anyone.
Yeah. We're not role models.
We never claimed to be.
Oh God.
All right, let's move on to our Ask Us Anything question. This one comes from Damien T.
What's with the cool names this
Really
episode?
cool. Damien asks, how do you let someone know you're into them?
I have no self-confidence when it comes to flirting, so I just resort to the base like, "You're so cute, I'm blushing, oh my God."
Yeah.
I'm the worst.
So you're pretty obvious about it, though.
I'm so
You're not one of
obvious
those like
about it.
really nonchalant, like, yeah, you're cool.
I like to think that I'm like the stereotypical like tsundere anime character, but like
Series of
I
phases.
can't be.
What does that mean?
That means that like tsundere is like you
Hit him, Mika.
Yeah,
Hit him with the facts.
hit him with the facts of anime. It's kind of like you say like, it's not that I like you or whatever, and you're kind of like, that's me whenever
Okay.
I have the feels.
so it's not subtle.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
No subtlety is not any part of me. It's the worst. I wish I could be subtle.
That's how you do it.
I'm kind of like in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, when I like
Can you
someone,
keep your cool?
Yes. When I like someone, I try to pretend that I'm way cooler than I actually am.
Oh.
But I still, because I'm a very, like, I respond to compliments a lot when someone compliments me. It's like the best
Nice
feeling
hat
in the world.
It's a good hat.
You're really pretty. I really like your makeup today.
Thank you. That's
Your
all.
face is still, you can tell it's still numb on the outside.
I love you.
Well, thank you. But no, when I like someone, I try to compliment them a lot, but also act like they're just part of my day. Like it's not a big thing.
She's a tsundere piece of shit.
No.
No, if I like someone, I'll be like, hey, I really like your sweater today.
Yeah, that's a
All
good.
right, I'm gonna go.
Compliments are good.
Yeah.
For me, I didn't know how to talk to girls until yesterday. And,
Until like a week from now.
Until you
dude,
sat
no,
down
it's,
here.
no, I was, oof. I learned how to talk to girls from television. Don't do that.
What television show?
Television taught me, oh, you make friends with a girl, and then over time, you realize you love each other. No, don't do that. If you like a girl, this is just my personal advice. I'm not trying to generalize here. You need to make that intention clear, like sooner rather than later. Because like everyone's like, oh, I got put in the friend zone. Damn. And it's like, well, what were you doing? Well, I was being very friendly to her and pretty much nothing else. Well, yeah, you're telling this person that you want to be friends with them. Like,
I also fucking hate the term friend zone.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
I
no,
do too
it's
as well.
I hate it.
as I've
It's
gotten
so
older, I'm
stupid.
like, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
No, so for me, I feel like you need to make your intentions pretty clear early on if you're a dude. Otherwise, it's like you're essentially, if your goal is like, I want to date this person, I'll be friends with her first and then want to date her. lying is the wrong term, but you're misdirecting you're not giving your intentions clearly.
Yeah.
Like this girl's going, oh cool, this is a dude that wants to be my friend. That doesn't happen all the time. Radical. And then that's not, you're like, oh, I'm gonna be the nice guy, and then she tells me about all these boy problems. And then she'll realize that she loves me. That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
It's a complicated situation because it is nice to be friends with someone before you start dating them.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
But it's also a really awkward position when you are already friends with someone and then they tell you they like you or something, and then the feeling's not reciprocated,
Yes.
and then that might damage the
Yes,
Which
it's
actually
tough.
we get a lot of questions about that
Yeah.
too, Always Open, which I'm sure we'll bring up on a future episode. But it's just a tough situation for everyone.
It
I think it's
boy,
a
girl,
is.
girl, boy.
It's a very difficult formula to figure out, like how much flirting versus how much friendliness. But I feel like kind of vibing off what you're saying, like putting more flirting early on in the relationship, if you know that this is someone who you may want to be in a romantic relationship with later, like it's very nice to be friends with someone before you start doing the
It's
dirty.
cool, yeah, that's cool.
But friends can also have like that romantic overtone rather than like base platonic friends, because there is a difference, I think.
Yeah.
So for me, first, for me, I need to know if I'm gonna enjoy even talking to this person, and then after that's been established, like cool. I will try to just say try and ask to go on like a one-on-one activity. You don't have to call it a date. It doesn't have to be a date. Say, hey, yo, do you want to go see a show together? Do you want to go get coffee together? Like, as soon as you throw out that idea of, hey, would you and me like to interact just together with no one else in something casual?
Yeah.
That's a little hint of like, oh, this person maybe wants to, maybe is interested in me, or very complimentary.
Well, that's how I knew. Well, it's kind of how I gathered that Aaron liked me. It was his birthday, and he was like, yeah, I was thinking about going to this jazz club.
Nice, Aaron. Nice.
And I was like, cool, yeah, who do you want me to invite? He goes, I don't know, like maybe just you and me go.
Boom, and you get the
yes,
intention right there. You're like,
absolutely.
oh, that's what that means.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
won't-
straightforward.
I won't invite anyone else.
And then here's the thing. It's not like, this is great because it's not like you're asking this person out or whatever.
Right.
It's saying like, yo, do you want to just do a thing with me, you and me? And if the person's like, no, I can't or whatever.
Or
then
let
you
me
kinda-
bring my friends.
Or that's the thing. If the person is socially aware and polite, will go, oh, that'd be cool. Would you mind if I bring my friend? That's a clue.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, they want to be your friend, but probably don't want this one-on-one thing.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And, move on or don't. It's up to you. But
Yeah,
that'd be,
I would take that hint if you're ever in that situation.
Yeah.
Someone says, let me bring this person. Although, to play devil's advocate, it could just be like, let me see what this person's about
True.
and bring my friend for a
very
comfort.
true. That's very
Also-
true. It's a complicated
Yeah, because like
situation.
also people like to hang out as friends just as
That's
a
true.
one-on-one friendship.
Yeah.
Feelings and people are complicated.
Yeah, it's almost as if it's a really complicated thing that it's like almost for every individual is different.
And
but,
that
that's
what like an
my interpretation.
entire show is almost based on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, it's like
god.
it's that make your intentions clear, and then for me, I'll also throw out that I think a person is cute pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If I want them to know.
Yeah, me too.
And it-
I will straight up tell someone that they're attractive or like
Yup.
I'm attracted to
Yep.
them. And I'm the kind of person who I'm okay if they don't say anything back.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you look really good today or something, or like, I think your smile is really cute or something. And that person will usually take the hint of like, oh, she likes me.
Interesting.
I'm very forward with it.
I'm good at flirting when it's people I don't actually mean to be flirting with. Yeah. Like I'm good at being flirty with friends and like jokingly, but I've never been actually good at like.
I feel that on
Like-
Really?
I feel that on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
spiritual
yeah.
level.
Like that time you grabbed us all by the pussies.
Yeah, that one time that I ran for president and grabbed every girl I know.
I really didn't think you were gonna win.
I tried. But no, I think I'm the kind of person when I start seeing someone or very just kind of trying to get to know someone, I think I definitely play it cool for the most part. But then I'm also just a ball of anxiety, so it hits a point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. So here's a long wall of text about how I feel. How do you feel? Are we in the same spot? And then sometimes it's, yeah, we are. And then sometimes it's like, who are you? No one who dis.
You're like, someone else is ghosting you.
Yeah, basically.
Hello?
But yeah, no, I'm good at being an aggressive flirt when I don't mean to be.
Interesting.
I love flirting.
Yeah,
I'm
flirting's fun.
I'm a
Flirting
big
is very
fucking
fun.
flirt.
Yeah.
I think
fan
it's
of the game.
it's funny. I know a lot of people like that because I'm like that too. Like I can flirt with people that I know well, like flirt with them.
Oh, yeah.
But like when there's actually someone that I'm interested in, I'm like, you want to hang?
You
Yeah,
get flustered,
yeah.
man.
I
And it's
basically,
like a nightmare.
I basically go into like the sales and events office just to flirt. Like I go into sales to flirt with everyone in there.
Bunch of cute girls in
It
there.
is.
Cute ladies.
I go to events and flirt with everyone in there, and then I come back and I'm like,
Why don't you ever come flirt with me?
Yeah, why don't you ever come flirt with the no?
I know. Wait.
Yeah, I got two cute.
you're too far.
Two cute girls like right here.
I'll come flirt. I'll come flirt.
Also, I feel like people don't compliment people enough.
So that's
I
the
love
thing.
your braids look really cute today.
I'm not saying people don't compliment me enough.
I'm just letting you know.
People in general don't compliment other people enough.
It is very easy to make someone's day.
If I like one of my favorite things about going out drinking is when you go into the girls' bathroom. There's another girl, and there are drunk girls in there, and they're like, "Oh my god, your dress is so cute," and you could tell so sincere.
Wait, what's your number one response to that?
I go, "Thank you, your blah 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 is so cute."
You always say, "Oh, it has pockets."
Yes.
You always tell every time a girl
If
comes.
it doesn't have
Well, if it doesn't have pockets, but usually that's like the
Why?
number one response.
But if you go, it has pockets. They go, oh.
I know. Then it's an. It just elevates it
all
so
your
much more.
shit in there.
Yeah.
It's like it goes to that high-pitched octave
Yep.
that like only dogs can hear when you have pockets in your dress.
Miles,
I
let me
love
tell
it.
you, there is no better place if your self-esteem is low to go than the girls' bathroom.
I was about to
Just
say,
walk in there, try it out.
I love it when I'm out drinking and I go into the guys' bathroom and we're all at the urinal and we all just go, ugh. It's like the best part of my night. It's
Wait,
the
was that
best part.
sarcasm or was that real?
It depends on how badly I needed to piss.
I
There are
always,
some times where I'm just like, this is all I need in life.
Oh yeah.
I've had some very interesting experiences in girls' bathrooms
Go on.
while I was out drinking. Well, I always say how, you know how you're trying to determine when in the night you get drunk? Or like when you're at that level?
Yeah.
For me, it's when I go to the bathroom and when I pull down my pants, if my head hits the stall
Yes,
door,
same. It's either when your head hits the front of the stall or when you have to like scrabble for purchase on the toilet roll.
Yep.
That is when I know that I'm drunk. Or when I'm pulling down my pants and I start tilting.
Yep, you do the little wiggle to like, oh, where's
You're
the
like,
toilet?
you
I
don't
don't
realize-
want to sit.
because all of a sudden you're alone
gross.
in a little box, like trying to maneuver something, and you're just like,
Yep.
Or if,
Like
or
what?
even if you like pass the toilet test and you have to like slap at the sink to get soap or water, that's when you know you're
slap
drunk.
at the sink.
Slap at
And
the
then you get
sink.
the little giggle, and you're like the I'm fucking wasted giggle.
Yeah.
I love that giggle,
no,
but that's when
girls-
girls start complimenting you.
Well, it's just like I love complimenting people because first of all, it's always
Canadian.
sincere.
Canadian.
No, it's always sincere.
No, yeah.
Like like I'll see like before the podcast, I'll see Bernie and I'll be like, I like that shirt. It's a nice shirt.
Yep.
And it's like it's also great to do that before someone has to do something that either they're under a lot of pressure or they're about to film something or like anything like that.
Do you smile at strangers?
I do.
Yeah, it's great. Like, I don't know. I'm just like,
Fuck that. Strangers will kill you.
stranger danger is a term for a reason.
Fuck politeness.
I know.
Are you from the South or did you move here?
I just make eye
I
contact
don't
like this with
teeth
everyone,
smile.
but-
No, you close
from
lip
the South,
smile.
yeah.
I go.
Okay.
I feel if
That's the white people smile though.
that is
Let me
a
see
white
it, Lo. Now,
smile.
let me see it.
This is the white people smile. right here.
I do a
Right
smile
here.
and I do the eyebrow raise.
I don't. I don't know when it happened. You and I actually had an interaction like this earlier on the way to
So
set.
let's see Meryl's white people
Oh,
smile.
can we see the white people? Yeah.
Yeah. You don't raise your eyebrows. You have to go.
Your mouth is completely straight. There is
That's the white people
no.
smile. It's just it's like the white polite people smile. Just
It's true. It's the thing. You're walking your dog. Your Bichon
and there's-
Frise.
What are those words? Those aren't words.
what was our
Is
interaction?
that a kind of hot dog?
I've gotten to this point. I don't know when this happened. I've just stopped saying hello and greeting people. I just make sounds or face moves. So I walked by you and I just went. It was the first time I saw you, Dan. I went whack whack whack. And I don't know why I did that. I don't know
didn't
why.
even notice that.
I do that.
What I do all the time
Really?
to everyone.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that was
My high fives aren't that bad. What is wrong? I'm a master. I'm a master. Barbara always no.
was
No.
so
Wait, hold on.
No.
Miles,
Give
hold
me,
on. I
give
have
me.
rings. I have
All
rings.
right, cool.
Oh,
Fine. What's wrong? Mariel.
No.
Mariel.
I'm smart.
I need to know. 2 out of 3 ladies say that Miles' high fives are 2. You left glitter on my hand. One of you bitches left glitter on my hand.
That was me.
I knew it was you. Come on.
Mariel, do it.
Mariel.
Told me better.
Mariel,
Mariel,
can you give me some eyes?
do it.
Nope, my mom said, if you see 2 people jump off a bridge, are you gonna do it? No, Mama.
Don't leave me hanging, Mariel. Don't leave me hanging, Mariel.
No, Mama.
Don't leave me hanging, Mariel.
I'm good.
Don't leave me hanging,
My
Mariel.
mama said, no. Did it hurt?
No, not at all.
It sounded like a fucking spaceship leaving the station.
Can someone from the set come and high five
Yeah.
me, please?
Texas.
I need to know.
Anyone.
Texas. Oh, Texas.
Texas.
Texas can I high five.
Just-
Can we do a high five?
I'm forcing.
So we're out, we're drinking. Texas, dude, what up? Great, right?
It wasn't bad.
Thank you. Thank you. Also,
Where are the women? Bullshit.
wonderful.
I mean,
My palm is red.
Yo, down low.
You guys have
I'm not
rougher
doing it.
hands.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
doing
it's
it.
still burning. It's
You could hear it. It was like a
red.
thunderclap.
It was like a thunderclap.
That's a good high five. What do your high fives sound like?
No,
is that?
like Barb, high five.
That high five made me want to kill myself. That was a shitty high five. It was a terrible high five. If I saw you guys do that, I'd turn to my friends and go, they're not having a very good night.
They're not.
They're not having fun tonight.
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Also, you missed out on a great high five.
Yeah,
You only have
this-
yourself to blame.
That high five could have
That's
been
good.
fresh.
Is this
Like
Fresh like
Hello
what?
Fresh.
Oh.
Thanks to HelloFresh.com for supporting this episode of Always Open. HelloFresh is the meal kit delivery service that makes cooking fun, easy, and convenient. The recipes are set up so that anyone can make a delicious and nutritious home-cooked meal in 30 minutes, whether you usually cook for yourself or are not so comfortable making home-cooked meals. Mariel, you've recently used HelloFresh.
I did.
What's been your favorite meal?
I love HelloFresh. They have this Spanish one-pan chicken. It's like a paella.
Paella.
Paella, if you will, with chorizo.
Oh, chorizo?
Chorizo.
Chorizo.
Very good. So it's super simple to make, and it's actually it's almost a little too good because I have a problem with when I'm cooking things. Like, I always like to taste things as I'm cooking
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But the chorizo that they sent was so good that I pretty much by the time it was done, time for me to put everything back in the pan, I had already eaten half
Oh,
of it
really?
because it was so good.
So you never saw the final thing?
I mean, I did. No, it was beautiful and it was so delicious and everything, but it's just everything that they send is so good.
Well, that is one of the meals you can make with HelloFresh. HelloFresh sources the freshest ingredients measured to the exact quantities needed so there's no food waste. Everything is delivered straight to your doorstep in a special insulated box. I've teamed up with HelloFresh, and they are offering everyone in our audiences, or just one audience, $35 off your first week of deliveries when you go to HelloFresh.com and use the offer code OPEN35. That's HelloFresh.com and use the code OPEN35 to get $35 off your first week of deliveries. Thank you, HelloFresh.
Thank you,
I love HelloFresh.
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 Oh, that's not on brand. Please don't say that.
I'm sorry. No,
It's delicious.
I
It's
love
super easy,
things that are
Meryl,
easy for me.
yummy.
I gotta ask, when you said chorizo,
Chorizo.
so
Sorry, I just had a question.
there's
After you.
this judge on Chopped, or is it Cutthroat Kitchen? His name is Aaron Sanchez. No, he's on Chopped. And every time it's something, he'll speak in a totally monotone voice, but every time there's something Hispanic, he'll put a really heavy accent on it.
Do you do that?
Do you do that?
No, I usually don't. I think
Okay.
I just did it for the.
It was just for Teresa?
For the
Effect.
ad read.
You know who
Is it
does that?
who?
Patrick Rodriguez.
Really?
Our art director and animation. He'll be
do
like,
that.
he's like, yeah, I was hanging out the other day and I just really wanted some tortillas. And I just thought these tortillas would make good enchiladas. And yeah, I just paired that with some salsa. And it was great. It was so good.
That's exactly what
usually
Aaron
don't.
Sanchez does, and I'm like, I never knew what bothered me about him, but he's like, it was totally fine, and I like the spice of the chile, and I'm like,
No, I love this about Patrick.
That is
he has
funny.
he has the passion.
I don't know if you guys
The
realize
passion.
this. When you say those words, your nostrils get really big.
Me?
All of you.
No, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Chile.
Chile. No, it's one of those things where I speak fluent Spanish, so
Do you?
Yeah, I speak fluent Spanish.
that's so cool.
You just licked your lips, Barbara.
I did.
Is that your compliment to
No,
me?
I was drooling.
I speak fluent
luck.
Spanish, but I also am not. I don't know if I see a word in Spanish and I'm speaking in English. I don't I'm like, all right, Mexican brain, go,
Mexican brain.
say that.
What was your first language?
I mean, both. Both my parents. My dad.
What is your internal monologue? What language?
English.
Okay.
Both of my parents. My dad's from Mexico. He grew up and was born there and studied there and everything. My mom's I'm also Mexican but grew up in the States, so we always grew up with both. Like now when I go home, we only speak Spanish because my dad prefers to speak in Spanish.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
I didn't realize you were completely fluent.
Me neither.
Claro que sí, amiga.
Maybe I was licking my lips and not drooling because half my face is numb.
Why
Still.
not both?
Can we have like one always open where you just speak in Spanish and broadcast has to subtitle it?
Why not? We did it.
Great idea.
We did it
I'm
before for
sorry.
free play, so.
Really?
And I would just be like,
We just nod.
Sí,
Sí.
señorita.
"See, Marielle."
Sí,
Muy bien.
muy bien.
You have to call me Mariel though.
Marielle.
Mariel.
Marielle
That's why
Sotelo.
people who speak Spanish fluently call me Micaela, because my full name is Michaela.
Yeah.
And they read it, they go Micaela.
You know what's really not fun? The name Barbara with a
Barbara.
French accent.
What
What is it?
It's like someone trying to clear your throat.
It's like me brushing my teeth.
Somebody once described. Why am I talking? Oh, right. Somebody once described a French accent to me as just pretend you've got a load of cum in your mouth when you speak. Ho, 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 ho.
Have we reached
How-
drunk miles?
Yeah.
I told you these are dangerous.
I also
drink
downed that drink right before here, and then the shot. And look, I knew what I was. Bitch, what are you doing? No,
giving
no,
you
no, 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 no. I want what Mariel's having after
Oh,
this.
I'm sorry, my
which
bad.
tastes like a delicious ocean
Can we-
water
can we just
from
get it-
Sonic. Which, by the way,
Pause. Can we just see a shot of your tongue?
Are you gonna shame me?
by the way,
Yeah.
I learned today that Mika Burton's never been to America's favorite drive-in, Sonic.
You know what? There's your privilege, Mika.
Whoa! Ooh, hold on. Whoa!
That was a good. That was. Oh, so you
right.
can slap the table with your hand, but not me.
Because the table's not aggressive as you, Miles!
I don't. I'm a monster.
It's okay, you guys. It's all right.
Hey, don't we have another thing to talk about?
Yeah,
So, our final segment of the evening, Sexpertise.
Oh God, we are drunk.
Hey, Texas,
already.
can I get the ocean water, but not with the alcohol? Thank you.
Put the alcohol in it? I want to see him cry.
Just a little bit, maybe.
Love you.
All right, so this question comes from Emma. And Emma writes, recently I've gotten into a sort of friends with benefits relationship with a close friend. However, we haven't had sex together yet. We've talked about it and we're undecided because we're both virgins.
Oh.
And we don't want things to become awkward between us, and we both have romantic feelings for other people.
Okay.
On the other hand, when we're in the moment, we tend to forget about all the reasons why we shouldn't. I guess my question would be, what advice would you guys give in this situation? Thanks for the help.
Well, Miles looks ready to go.
Yes.
All right.
Mr. Luna.
Look.
Oh my God, I love this about Miles. Sorry to interrupt your moment, but you're like, oh, go for it. Aw. You're just like here a lot of the time, but then I love when Miles was like, so.
I like
has
Miles'
two levels.
late night radio
Yeah,
sex voice.
It's really.
Am I wrong?
Well, you've talked about doing ASMR before, right?
I've done it once.
You've done it once, yeah.
Oh.
Was
You know what you
experimental.
should do? You should. I think I feel like I've stumbled upon on like my deep and like I'm drunk.
Dude, me too. I got her to high five me. I got her to high five me.
It wasn't that
Dude,
bad.
it's because,
Thank you.
It's because he opened up the side of it.
You only
didn't
on the
get
side of it.
full-
Like, it's
That's
still
true.
stinging. My palm hurts.
It's red. Look how
don't
red
be
that
a
is. Look how red
weenie.
that is.
Don't do it.
Anyway, people would probably be into that.
Yeah.
They'd be like really into
All
that.
right,
Want to
so-
diddle themselves. So you
Miles,
go on with your story.
Your
Yeah, you got
Okay.
this.
I was
With
gonna
Chocolate
I was
Luna. That's
I was
his
talking about.
DJ radio
this is
name.
to Emma, friends with benefits.
Yes, you got this. Look directly into the camera. Spike the lens.
Friends with benefits. It's never easy. Barbara's gonna slowly work her way. Okay, I knew what you were doing. Friends with benefits is a very, very complicated situation.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you from personal experience. Typically, one of you is gonna have feelings for the other one. And Texas, I see. We can bring it. No, this is fine. We can do this. We can do this. I can talk.
Texas is
she'll
like,
do it.
I don't want to be a part
She
of
was like,
this.
I don't want to interrupt this. So look, you said, when you're in the moment, thank you, I love you.
This is gonna get so much better.
It's
Oh, look at that blue.
great. Oh no.
It's so blue.
Is there a cherry in
Red
there?
versus blue.
Did I miss
Season
it?
15
Red.
recently premiered on RoosterTeeth.com.
Look
at that.
He was
Thank you. Texas, I love you. All right. This is very serious.
I'm sorry.
We're listening.
Don't laugh.
I'm not laughing.
you said, when you're in the moment, all that worry, all that anxiety, it goes away. That's because thousands of years of evolution are telling you to fuck. That's why it all goes away when you're in the moment. Because Mother Nature's like, get a baby in you. That's why. Don't do this, is my personal advice to you. There's literally an anime called Scum's Wish that is the exact premise to this dilemma, which is two people that love other people just need to get their rocks off and use the other person as a physical surrogate. That's a bad idea. Normally I'm all about like, yo, dude, explore your body, all that stuff. You gotta be careful. I feel like some feelings could get hurt. Thanks, Texas, for the drink, okay? I would love to hear what everybody else says about this, because Lord knows I'm not the expert on this matter. But that was, Patrick, I don't need your laughter echoing in the background, okay? I spat a lot when I said that.
That's why I have the menu up.
I will say, I have
Hey, Emma, go for it.
Go for it!
Whoa!
Go!
Whoa!
Go! 100%. Listen,
100%.
I hate, so there's so many stereotypes, right? And there's so many movies starring Justin Timberlake and what's her name?
Mila
Ryan Reynolds,
Kunis.
Mila
There was
Kunis.
also an
That's
Ashton
Fred-
Kutcher and
Yes.
fucking
They came out at the same
Friends
time.
with
That was a
Benefits
silly
and
thing.
also
Friends.
Just Friends.
Just Friends is a good movie.
Friends
All
with
right,
Benefits is a good movie.
So
Miles!
I have had a friends with benefits situation, and that's all it was, and that's all it ever could be, you know? And it was one of those things where it's like, we have this agreement, this is what it is, and if we end up like meeting other people and going our separate ways, then that's completely fine. And that's how it went. And it was so beautiful, and it was such a lovely moment in my life that it came to fruition. And I understand that not everyone like is like that, but it's also not everyone is gonna fall in love. And
True.
you're like, and you know, it's just like, I don't understand, like, I understand the people who want to save themselves for marriage or who have like, they want this to be some kind of special connection, but it's also, because I'm one of those people who's like, I don't want to be intimate with anyone that I don't feel like I love.
Right.
Just because I know I won't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I know, I'm a very romantic person. And so like, I understand that for me, but I also understand that like, sometimes you just have needs and you just like, gotta go to fucktown, man.
And here's the
You
thing,
gotta go
like,
to
like
Fucktown.
going
It's a
off of
great
that, I
place.
feel like just talk about it. I feel like communication, like lots of these questions that I've been on the show to answer, I feel like the answer to the question is communication.
Yep.
Because like,
Yep.
there are so many different personalities and there's so many different like, friends with benefits can turn into romantic. Friends with benefits can stay friends with benefits. Like, you have to be romantic to fuck. You can fuck anyone you want. Like, I feel like it all is different people. So it's like, if you talk about it, also, personally, I know this is not everybody, I'm of the camp that virginity is a social construct. I see Gavin just staring at me in the distance. That virginity is a social construct that bothers me. And it's like, my first time wasn't roses and music and the person that I loved, but I did it.
Yeah.
And now I know what sex is, and I'm learning, and it's gonna be weird and awkward, and especially two versions,
Oh,
it's gonna
fuck
be
yeah,
fumbly.
it's super awkward.
It's gonna be
Super
so
awkward.
awkward and fumbly. So it's like, if you guys know that like you care about each other, I'm loving what Barbara's doing right now with her claw
Sensual
hand.
I'm just waiting to get my input here.
I don't know.
excited, I'm
I mean,
excited.
I just personally, for me, it's like, just talk about it. And if you don't want to lose your virginity to each other, don't do it.
Yeah.
If you want to save it, save it. If you don't, don't. If you want to fuck, fuck. I mean, whatever.
So
That's a good answer.
there are two sides to this coin here.
Most coins have two sides.
Most has
Two
to have
sides to
coins.
this coin
Wait.
here. One very big side is that the first person you have sex with is probably someone you're going to feel a certain level of attachment to.
Yes.
A very strong level of attachment to. Can speak from experience. This person you're being extremely vulnerable with. They're getting
Walls are down, dog.
more of you than anyone else has ever gotten.
Yeah.
But you're also getting that of them, which means both people feel this way. It's a very dangerous situation to get into, but it's also nice if someone shares your wants and needs and understands that virginity could be a scary thing in terms of when you lose it, who you lose it to. There's a lot of pressure. And if there's someone else who's willing to experience that with you and willing to take that pressure off of you a little bit, it's great to be on the same page for that. But very dangerous.
I get, okay.
Yeah, I
I want to retract. I think you hit the nail on the head in that it's 100% possible, it's very possible that this could be fine. as long as, like Mika said, as long as you communicate. God, oh my God,
Communication is so important, guys.
Not just like in every aspect of every relation, whether it be platonic or romantic, communication is so important. When you get into any sort of sexy stuff, it's infinitely more important if you're not okay with something or if you want to try something.
Negotiating kinks is so important.
You have to understand, we're at the moment where it's like,
I'm just saying, we're branching
Look,
and we're vibing.
if you're naked, you're just looking at each other's junk and business, there's not much more that you could, like, at this point, you are very open with this person. It's like you trust this person to a certain level, and that's very special. Like you were saying, it's like I need to have a certain level of like trust and admiration and all that lovey-dovey stuff before I can get to that level with a person. You just need to, as long as you're aware of the risk that you are taking, I feel like it is very possible for somebody to get hurt.
Yeah.
And as long as you both, it sounds like you've talked about this.
Any situation, it's possible to get hurt. So
Very true.
I think I'm reading this again, and it says they both have romantic feelings for other people. So, but when they're in the moment, then they just feel like they could go for it.
Right.
I honestly don't think it's such a bad idea. But again, to go on the opposite side, I think there's just too much pressure, and maybe on you guys to just kind of get it done. Like,
It's not a bad idea.
There's so much pressure to have sex and to know what it's like and to experience it, so you could just say you've lost your virginity or you've had sex. And I think a lot of young kids these days feel that pressure from fellow students or their friends or whoever it is.
And also, by the way, if your first time kind of sucks, you'll be fine, because mine was terrible.
The thing that I was thinking is, like, we don't know how old these people are.
Right.
Personally, I know who, like, it's not like, oh my God, I forgot who my first time was with, but like, I remember who my first time was with, but I had an emotional connection at that moment. Now I'm like,
Well, yeah.
we still speak and we're still friends, but like, I don't feel like, oh my God, my first love. Like I did at the moment,
Right.
but I was young then. I did lose my virginity not very young, but like on the younger scale, but I've grown. I went to college. I graduated college.
Yeah.
I have a career now. Like I'm a different person than I was than when I lost my virginity. I'm happy that I had that awkward fumbling, we don't know what we're doing. And I guess I lost my virginity twice, once to a girl, once to a guy, and I had
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yes, I lost my virginity twice.
She found it again.
Quote,
and
unquote.
lost
She
it again.
found it again.
Yeah, that's where I put it.
Yeah. So I guess I had both fumbling, awkward experiences, and now I'm past it and feel more.
That's a good thing. She does
Yeah,
have
it's
this
like-
experience like with this person who
Especially
could-
if you feel like you trust them. Like
there is no one to
Yeah.
compare them off of. You're both in the situation.
Especially if this
Exactly.
person's
Fucking
like
do it.
obviously a friend, they're not an asshole, then like maybe go for it.
I honestly
but if you
would
don't,
think
if you
it's not a bad idea.
yeah,
I think talk about it first, though.
you-
Please talk.
if you
Yeah.
really value maybe saving yourself or something, then like don't like it's like you said, it's a social construct that like doesn't fucking matter. Like I remember being 16 and 17 in early high school and sometimes maybe even early college and like everyone's like, oh, like talking about it, like, oh, like did you hear so and so like she finally lost her virginity, and it's like you get to like your early 20s and like no one's having those conversations anymore.
If anything, it makes her a funny story.
Honestly, it's like I feel like virginity is like your GPA when you're an adult. No one fucking cares. Do you guys talk about what GPA you got in high school? Like,
Didn't get me into any colleges.
Excuse me, I graduated top 8 in my class.
Yeah, no one gives a shit, Mariel.
I give a shit.
I'm gonna start listing that on my resume.
On your resume. No, put it in your
Lost my
Twitter
virginity.
profile.
Oh, holy shit.
Guys, I got a D- in one of my classes.
Slut.
But honestly, it's like I feel like when you're younger and when you're in this little microcosm of high school or middle school or whatever grade you're in, and everybody's like, this is what I'm getting on my SATs and this is who I'm fucking. That's all that matters. But when you get into the outside world, people were like, I don't know, want to go play some Mario Kart later? Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
So that's the thing, right?
Mario
I
Kart.
didn't have this revelation until I got to college,
Yeah.
where I went to a big school. I think my graduating class was like 800 people.
Did you go to UT?
I'm talking high school.
Oh, high school.
Excuse me. When you're in high school, everything is a bigger deal.
Yeah.
A, because
Yeah.
you're younger, and B, because you are in a
Smaller world.
smaller community. If
Your
you
world's
get,
also smaller.
Yes. rejected by Stacey Jennings, that bitch, then everybody's gonna know about it. If you get rejected.
Fuck you, Stacey.
If you get rejected in college and after, hey, guess what? Who cares?
Yeah.
If you meet a person and it doesn't work out, you go meet another person. It doesn't matter. I have no idea how old you are.
No, but it's true. It's like high school is this weird, like I said before, microcosm. It's like this mini world. It's like I went to a school of literally 6th grade to 12th grade was 500 people. My graduating class was like 50. My best friend from high school is off camera
I was like,
nodding.
who the fuck are you looking at?
Texas knows.
Yeah, and
Nice.
it's like
All right.
it's weird. It's like the person I lost my virginity and first dated to, we were in 9th grade, or I was in 9th grade, and it's like everybody knew when we broke up, everybody knew when we got together, and then everybody in the school, because we were a school of 500, knew that I was like the token lesbian of the school. And it's like this weird mini world, but when you get outside, no one cares and no one knows. It's like, it's gonna be a big deal for now.
We
So
are
not
getting
really.
very off topic.
We are, aren't
So
we?
it sounds like
Miles is gonna come out with these closing statements.
don't put the pressure on.
Let's
It sounds
catch up
like
with Miles.
It sounds like you have talked about this. You've discussed it, and as long as you understand that this is the agreed upon situation, you two are both okay with it, and you understand that there could be consequences, then it's okay. Like,
Just get ready to absolutely feel some tinge of jealousy when you see that person with another person,
it's
because
gonna
that will happen.
It's gonna happen.
Or it may
but-
not, man.
Like everyone's different.
That's the thing. It may not for you, but here's
End the show, Barbara.
All right.
That's the thing. I didn't for a long time, because I was a loser forever and girls did not want anything to do with
were.
me. I thought that being rejected was the worst thing in the world. I feel like now being on the other side of that is awful, when you have to tell a person that has done nothing wrong and is a wonderful person that you just don't feel the same way.
Yeah. It fucking
It
sucks.
sucks because you know how badly you're going to hurt that person.
Yeah.
I feel like having to tell somebody that you're rejecting them is infinitely worse.
Yes.
Which for years and decades of my life, I was like, no way, getting turned away is, oh, poor you.
No. Having to break up with my first boyfriend was the single worst moment of my life.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's terrible. As long as you're both okay with the fact that, and understand that it could go horribly wrong. But yeah, if you're both want to, just check each other off and be like, cool, we did that, then
Go for it.
this is okay.
Yeah.
Communication.
Well, good luck, Emma.
Good
Feel
luck.
free to email us and let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
Also, hey,
whatever
heads up,
goes.
if something makes kind of like a fart noise during sex, that's normal.
Yeah, there's a lot of orifices that do that.
Miles.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining
happens.
us on this episode of Always Open. If you have a question that you want to submit or a shot or anything for the show, you can email alwaysopen@roosterteeth.com. And if you're a first member, which hopefully you are, you could watch our post show where we're going to be doing another question. So make sure you tune in for that. And thank you to my guests for joining me today.
Yeah, I always love
Last
coming here.
compliments. Your hair looks great. Your shirt looks great. Your soul is great.
That's the best compliment of all.
Nice. High five, everybody.
No!
Damn it! I thought maybe.
Not drunk enough.
Maybe.
Oh, you're empty.
Cheers.
Ariel needs more drink.
Oh, I'm good. I need a guy compliment.